What's guys? Thank you for joining me this afternoon for another show. Let's get into the MMA this afternoon. We have MMA 312 coming up this weekend, guys. We have Dricus Du Plessis versus Sean Strickland for the middleweight. And we also, for the strawweight, we have Wei Ling versus Tatiana. A lot of people are saying that this fight the card is not that great. But I really want to see Dricus versus Sean Strickland fight. That's the fight to watch this weekend, guys. Let's get into the show. Thank you for joining. So, guys, we know the first fight was a back and forth. Sean Strickland said he won that fight, but he said he's going to give it to Dricus because he won the fight, the referee, the judges. But he's saying that he's not, this fight, he's coming home with the belt. He's going home with the belt. Listen, to make the comparison, what changes can Sean Strickland make right now to go into the rematch against Dricus? Man, I really don't know any major changes. But all I know from the first fight, I think going to this fight, Sean Strickland need to be more busier and, more punches and that jab. We have to stay behind that jab. And we also know Dricus, man, he have a very, very unorthodox style. He come in, he's dangerous, hit hard. He's just a big dude. He's just come in and he just bully you and just want to run over you. But Sean Strickland stood his ground the first fight. And both fighters was bloody, man, back and forth. Man, I have to rewatch that fight. And and look, they're fighting this weekend. They're fighting tomorrow, guys. UFC312. That's going to be a good fight. I think that will loosen up certain things in the middleweight. Israel Adesanya just lost, and it's you have Nurmagomedov waiting in the wings, see the outcome of this fight with Dricus and Sean Strickland. There's a lot of things on the fight, but a lot of people saying this fight is not that. Man, both fighters, it's going to be a tough fight, man. Dricus is a tough dude. Sean Strickland is a tough dude. Showed that he could hang in the pocket and exchange with anyone. The kicking, I think kicking is to establish a kicking game. That'd be good for Sean Strickland. Man, but Drake is a tough dude. He come in with those just weird punches from all different directions. But that's his fighting style, and it just throw a lot of people off. But in this fight, man, I believe Sean Strickland, man, what can he do different? He have to stay, behind that jab and trying to mix it up. Both of these guys going there and they're going at it. I don't think these two guys are trying to take each other down. I think it's going to be a stand-up fight, and the person who have the best or make the adjustment quick in this fight, I think will win. Sean Strickland, man, saying that he's coming home. He's coming out of Octagon with a belt. It's a tough challenge to ask, guys. Tough challenge. And also we have Wei Lee coming up, and Tatiana. That's a good fight, man. Tatiana, man, she's a big girl. She looks dangerous. She's been hurt a lot in her career. She's coming back, and a lot of people saying that if she was still there in the I guess the strawweight, she will be the champion. Man, it's man, these two fighters, man. Let me just pull up some stats here, guys. First, let me get into the stats. Before we get into Wei Lee fight and Tatiana, let's get into the welterweight here with Dricus and Sean Strickland. Both Dricus 31, Sean Strickland 33, both 6'1", 185 pounds. But that is a big 185 pound for Dricus, guys. Both 7'6" with the inches in the reach. So man. Listen, prediction after. Coming down, prediction a little bit later, guys. A little bit later after, So let's get into the Wei Lee and Tatiana, guys. Wow, Wei Lee is 35 years old. Tatiana is 34. The height go to Tatiana, and they both weigh, but the reach go to Tatiana. But Wei Lee is a very tough girl. She's been working on her overall, skills to be a mixed martial artist. She's saying that it doesn't matter if the fight go on the ground. She'll be ready. She's saying she's ready. And also her English improved a lot, guys. Her English improved a lot. Listen, let's talk about these predictions. Guys, I'm not going to be long. We all know what MMA brings. I'm not going to be, this, that. it's about who wanted more in these fights. In these both fights, to me, is who wanted more. So let's get into these predictions. Dricus versus Sean Strickland. Dricus is 22-2. Strong Strickland is 29-6. Man, whoa, man, prediction. Who I'm going for, guys? Man, this fight. Guys, I believe this fight is going to be decision. It's going to be a decision, and if Sean Strickland doesn't do anything spectacular to outclass the champion, Dricus will remain the champion. So Strong Strickland got to go in there and beat Dricus. He got to go in there and take the belt, make it 1, 2, 3. That's I don't think they're gonna knock each other by. It's going by decision, and whoever put on the best performance and who wanted more, dig deep down and get the more more explosive punches and looking good in front of the judges and landing more, will win this fight. So I'm going with Strong Strickland by decision, guys. I believe Strong Strickland by decision. Let's go into other fight. Weili versus Tatiana, guys. This is for the women strawweight. This is a co-main event. Man, guys. Tatiana, she looked like she wanted, man. She looked hungry. Even Strong Strickland going to record said this girl, she's a badass. She's a badass. Man, I just think Weili is a little more, be a little bit more. She just have that little more sauce. She's a little more. I just think Weili would get that. I think Weili, this fight again, decision, and you have to go in there. You got to literally beat the champion. Where we go say, wow, Tatiana beat Weili. We got to see that. There's a possibility this could go in a knockout too, man. This could end in a knockout. I could see this fight. Someone is getting knocked out. Weili or Tatiana. Man, Tatiana looked powerful. She looked strong. She looked like she could run over a mad truck, guys. Man, I think this is going to be an upset, guys. I think this fight, Tatiana, I think she might pull a fast one, guys. I think she might get this win. I think Tatiana I think she's going to probably knock her out or submission. I'm going by knockout or submission. I'm not going to go by what round. I'm just saying knockout and submission, guys. Man, UFC 312, it's not the best card that, UFC, is putting on, but it is a fight. But listen, guys, I want to see that fight. Strong Strickland going against Dricus. That's the fight. And I'm going with Strong Strickland, and I believe Strong Strickland will get the decision this time. If you go with decision, I go Strong Strickland, guys. Thanks for joining me. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Until next time, guys. All right.